he said, how do you get over a bad offensive stretch or feeling like you can't get around a blocker? I feel like that's an interesting question because it's like a mental thing, but I felt that way before, so I think it's interesting.
I think we've all felt that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Just watch a few of my matches against Phil. It's mental. It's confidence. You can't get demoralized. You can't think like indoors where it's like I might get subbed out, or there's no bailing you out. You're gonna go down. You're gonna go down, swinging or shooting or whatever. You just have to be like, just trust that you're gonna get out of it. But you can't be dumb and keep trying the same thing over and over, right? Mm-hmm. So you change up your tempo. You change up your set. You can change up the depth, which was huge for me in this last AVP. That was the one thing I changed, was my depth from the net. I had Trevor setting me off the net, and it totally changed how I attacked against Phil and Nick. So number one, maintain confidence. Mm-hmm. You can't, once you put your head down and start soaking, like, you're done. Just keep trying new things, and then once one thing worked, boom, I sided out that way. Okay, try that again. Sided out again. Okay, I fixed it. Or I fixed it. Oh, he got me again. Okay, keep switching, And it doesn't have to be complicated. It might be like, I'm not going to let this guy block me. The defender can just accept it. The defender can dig me. I don't care. But I'm not going to get blocked. Sometimes actually going down, or the defender's like scooping balls, but they're not able to transition. Mm-hmm. But, you just have to keep trying new things and stay mentally strong.
Yeah.
Even if you lose the set 21-9, right? It's still 0-0. You could have played great and lost 21-19. It doesn't even matter.
Yeah. I think I'm actually sometimes more comfortable going into a second set after I've lost 21-10, because you're not getting any worse, And that's what happened to me and Kyle Friend in Bonaire. We lost the first set to the Mexican team that we were talking about with Billy. We lost 21-10. And we sat down, and I looked at Kyle. I was like, well, that won't happen again. And because you literally just can't play that bad again. It's almost impossible. And
it's a trap. It's a trap for the team that just smashed you.
Yeah.
Like when we smashed the team we beat Mexico.
Try, you still there? There we go. You froze for a second. We're back now.
You lose me.
Now we're back. But I remember because you beat the Mexican team 21-7, right, in Doha or something, and then they came back and won the third. But for me, like, Try, you mentioned a lot of stuff that I do, because like I've been served almost every ball for the last like 4 years, so I have no shortage of offensive ruts. And one of the things that's helped me mentally is watching a ton of film. Like right now, I'm working on a big writing project on Karch and Kent and the old school guys, like beach volleyball up through the 96 Olympics. So I've been watching so much of the old school film. And like Karch and Kent went down like 10-3 in Manhattan one year to Adam Johnson and Brooke Vandeweghe. And then they won 15-10. Like even Karch and Kent got in these terrible ruts, and then they just grinded and they bared down. But I think for me, what's worked is understanding that it happens to everyone. So it's not like you're this terrible player because you get in one rut. And then changing stuff. My first thing to do is I switch sides. I go, like, if I don't side out 1 or 2 balls in a row, then I just go right to the left. And I don't even have to be that good on the left, because a lefty on the left is just weird enough where it'll get you almost to an automatic side out one time. And then you can go back to your side and you're out of your rut. But you can switch up. You can run a quick set, a shoot set, a back set. You can pull Nick Lucena and just force your guy to go on two. Which is a common tactic. There's a lot of things you can do to get out of an offensive rut, but I think, like you said, Try, just like mentally understanding that this happens to everyone, and that no one can bail you out, and that it's your job to get you out of it, and you just need to figure it out. And there's a lot of options you can do to make the defense uncomfortable.